Hey guys, Playtendoguy here, and I've been digging, building and smashing a few slimes on the head to bring you my review of Dragon Quest Builders, which is the franchise's take on the Minecraft series. Is it a fun little spin-off, or should you just stick with Minecraft? Let's find out. First things first, I'd like to say this. I don't really like Minecraft. I can see why people like it and why it's so popular, but I just can't get into it. So going in with Dragon Quest Builders, I tried to go in it with an open mind. And you know what? The game is brilliant. The story here is pretty simple, but nevertheless very amusing. You are the legendary builder awakened from an endless sleep to go out there and rebuild the world with towns, buildings and various other things, while teaching the people of the world the joys of building along the way. As I said before, the story isn't really that taxing, but it's nice and jolly enough in the typical Dragon Quest fashion. The script here is also quite funny, with plenty of lines that'll make kids laugh and a few that'll make adults and Dragon Quest fans smile as well. Those who have played Minecraft will be right at home with builders. You start the game by making simple blocks and items, but the game introduces new items to make with nearly every mission you complete and area you explore. So there's a real sense of progression here. You certainly feel like you're learning, as there's always something new to build. Like in Minecraft, building here is very addicting. While there's always story and side missions to do, you just want to keep upgrading your little village. Whether it's creating a house for your new villager, an armory for your weapons, or even building your defences in case of an attack from enemy monsters, it just becomes a habit and it's just so darn fun. One of the things about Minecraft I didn't like was the crafting system, as you have to go here, there and everywhere to get the materials you need to make the item you need to progress. And while Builders does have a similar approach, it's much more easier as you haven't got to go miles out to get whatever item you need, as it's only a stone's throw away. Another cool feature is whenever you get a new item or material for the first time, you get a few new recipes of what you can make with said item. It means removal of a lot of tediousness from guess what you need to make an item, so you can focus more on following the story and less on backtracking for items. As you wander through the game's various areas, you'll be smashing, bashing and exploring for new items, but you've got to be careful as the world is full of monsters that are begging for a good beating. Combat is pretty simple here, as the only attacks you have at your disposal is a simple swipe and a charge attack. To defend yourself, you have to move away to dodge attacks. At the start of the game, the combat is alright as the enemies drop pretty quickly, but later on in the game it can be a bit tiresome as bigger enemies also bring bigger health bars. The game's length is fairly substantial at around the 40+ hour mark, and the game is split up into a handful of chapters, but this is where one thing that does frustrate pops up, as when you complete a chapter, all the items and equipment you've been working so hard to gain over the chapter is gone, so you start a new chapter afresh. While I can see where the developers have come from, it is a slight annoyance in an otherwise enjoyable experience. Sound-wise, the game is a joy to the ears, with plenty of pleasant tunes ranging from the Dragon Quest main theme to the happy, whimsical tunes that play while you explore the game. You can't help but smile whilst you play. Graphically, the game has took a simple but very effective style, with the world made of bright, colourful blocks with various chibi characters and iconic Dragon Quest monsters inhabiting it. It's a nice, simple design that works really well. Conclusion time now, and I give Dragon Quest Builders an 8.5 out of 10 with a title of great. In what has been the biggest surprise of the year so far for me, this Minecraft X spin-off is an incredibly fun and addicting title that is a delight to play from beginning to end. Only let down by some silly design choices, this game is certainly worth a buy and easily a contender for Game of the Year. Thank you for watching my review, like, rate and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye!